channel, it's me again. I've been away for a while, but now I'm back. You'll be pleased to know. So today I've done another makeup tutorial for you, and the look is the look that is on my face right now. It's a look I saw on Rihanna, and I'll post the picture up so you can see. So yeah, it's just really dark, vampy, kind of Halloween-y in a way. So yeah, I thought I'd do something a bit different. I don't normally wear this kind of makeup, to be honest, but I wanted to try something new, and so I did. During the tutorial, I'm also using this new Tarteist palette that I got from Tarte at Sephora. I just bought this literally yesterday and I really wanted to use it, so that's why I thought I'd do this tutorial and use the palette, and I can give my thoughts on it as well. So yeah, I really love the palette. I was actually going to buy the Kat Von D Contour Palette, but I decided on the Tarte one just because I saw it in Sephora and it looked really pretty, and I love the packaging. Like, it's got this kind of leather type gold front, and it's just a beautiful little circle, and everything's just laid out so prettily, so it had me right there and then. And it also smells like chocolate or something sweet, similar to the Too Faced chocolate bar palette. It doesn't actually say that it smells on it, so I really think they should use that as a marketing thing because it smells amazing. So there's a highlight for your forehead and nose and chin, and then you've got the corrector for under your eyes, two contour shades, a lighter shade and a darker shade, and then you've also got a blush, which is like an extra bonus thing, so you don't normally get a blush in a contour palette. And there's also like a really light highlighting shade in the middle, which is supposed to be used for the inner corners of your eyes, your brow bone, and your cupid's bow. The colours are really blendable. It just goes on really nicely. The colours are really pigmented, and I just think it does a really good job. So if you're interested to see a little demo of this palette and find out how I achieved this makeup look, then please keep on watching. So I'm starting off by priming my face with my Revlon Photoready primer, and I'm just applying that all over my face with my fingers. Now I'm attaching some sticky tape to the edges of my eyes, and this just makes sure that the eyeshadow has a nice clean edge. I'm starting off by using my Mercier Sleek Chic Palette, and I forgot what this shade's called, but I'll list it below. I'm using this in my crease and on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just applying it with a small eyeshadow brush. And now I'm blending it in. Now I'm using African Violet all over my lid. Now I'm going back in with the crease shade and just making it a bit darker, and then blending it out again. Next I'm using Plumfique, and I'm just using that on the outer corner of my eyelid. And I'm blending that in as well. Now I'm using the shade Stella, which is a highlighting shade, and this just opens up the inner corner of my eye. And I'm once again going over the crease shade and blending it in just to make it a bit darker. And I'm finishing off the eyes by applying a gold shimmery shade to the lid. Now I'm taking off the tape to reveal the nice clean edges of my eyes. And next I'm moving on to my foundation, which is just a mix of NARS Sheer Glow and Clinique CC Cream. And I just dot this over my face, and then I buff it in with a damp sponge. Then I just kind of bounce the sponge over my face to make sure that there's no harsh lines or anything. And now I'm going in with my concealer, and I'm just highlighting all the points in my face that I want to bring forward. So underneath my eyes I want to brighten them up, and then down the centre of my nose, the bottom of my forehead, my cupid's bow and my chin. And then I'm using the same damp sponge just to blend that in. So now I'm using the first shade from my Tarte Contour Palette, and I'm using the highlighting shade to set my forehead, nose and chin, and my cupid's bow as well. Now I'm going in with the corrector shade, and I'm using that one to set underneath my eyes. Now for contouring, and I'm using the darker shade to contour underneath my cheekbones. And this is quite a pigmented contour colour, so you need to be quite careful with how much you're using. So I'm just using a little bit and then blending it in, and then a little bit more and blending that in until I reach my desired effect. Now I'm using the lighter contour shade to contour around my forehead, because this gives a bit more of a natural kind of bronze tanned effect. So I'm using that just around my hairline, and I'm also going to use that underneath my jawline. And I'm also going over my cheekbone contour just to give it a more natural effect. Now for blush, and I'm using the blush in the palette as well, and I'm just applying this to the apples of my cheeks. Now for my eyebrows, and this takes a really long time, so I've just sped the whole thing up. But as you can see, I'm just drawing the lines of where I want my eyebrows to be, and then I'm filling them in with the sponge section of this pencil that I'm using. And it's a L'Oreal brow pencil, I think it's called Designer Pro, but I'll list it below as well. Now I'm using the spoolie on the pencil just to blend in all the colour and to make sure that the front sections are feathered out. Now I'm using the concealer that I used before to tidy up the bottom of the eyebrows, and I'm just going to blend that in with my ring finger. And now I'm setting the brows with another L'Oreal product, which is, I think it's called Brow Artist Plumper. And now I'm using, it's a Maybelline eyeliner, I think it's called Hyper Glossy. It's a really good one actually, it is really glossy and it's really dark black. Now I'm going back with my crease colour from the Laura Mercier palette, and I'm putting it underneath my lash line, my lower lash line. And I'm also putting some black on top of that just to make it even more smoky. And with any smoky eye, you obviously need to draw in your waterline with a nice black pencil to make it really dark. So I'm doing that, and I'm also tightlining the upper waterline as well. I'm just applying one coat of this Bobbi Brown mascara because I'm going to put some false lashes on as well. These are the lashes I'm using. I'm not sure on the brand again, but I'll try and find out what they were. so I've lost the box. But they're quite feathery and quite big, so I wanted quite a dramatic effect. But there's me struggling putting them on. So I finished them off camera, and now I'm using the highlight shade from the Contour Palette to brighten up the inner corners of my eyes and also my Cupid's bow and also my brow bone. And now I'm using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle to highlight my cheekbones. So to complete the look, I'm using this Bourjois lipstick. I forget the name of the colour now, but I will list that below as well. I think it's nice and vampy, and it's the closest one I had to that picture of Rihanna, so I thought this would do nicely. And then just a spray of MAC Fix Plus to give me a nice dewy look, and then that's the finished look. So I hope you liked it, and if you did, then please go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.